All right, we are flying down here to Sunken Temple. We're just going to do a little bit of a farm here. I'm going to show you. It's a fun little farm, easy. It's not got a ton of mobs with it, but I mean it's a nice little XP boost. Got a chance of dropping some stuff maybe. So we shall see. Changed my build over to this. You know, it's a it's not a bad build. Uh, Move that down just a little bit so you can see. It's 20 points into the arcane and 31 into the frost, where I get down to where I've got the frost barrier, improved cone of cold, improved blizzards. You really want that. I needed to have taken that permafrost, but it's not a big deal. Uh, the arcane tree, the main thing you want to get down to is the arcane meditation, where you still get your mana back. Your improved mana shield, it decreases the mana lost. Your arcane resilience gives you some more armor. Increases the magic effect of your amplify magic and dampen magic spells. We're going to be using that. Arcane focus, subtlety. Not a whole lot of stuff, but you know, biggest thing that helps you in places like Sunken Temple and the Mardon farms that mages work on, and that's one thing I am working on is the Mardon farm. Uh, haven't quite got it down pat yet. It's a little bit intense, but I'll get it. I'll get it down pat. Like I said, this is just a nice little farm. It's, easy to do. You can get a little bit of stuff, a little bit of gold. I always run over that edge. You can get a little bit of gold with it. Got my rallying cry, the dragon slayer buff up there. Gives me extra dampen magic. The nature spells that the imps cast at you in here are considered magic. So run around behind the old stonard here. Should have my find herbs on. I might have found a couple of herbs over here that'll worth something. Who knows? But, you know, wasn't thinking about it. Dodgy crocodilies. Ash the king's blood. All right. Here we are at the temple of Atal Hakar, Sunken Temple. I made one of these videos before, but the quality wasn't that great. The audio wasn't that great. I was just getting into this stuff. So, but let's reposition the camera back up there where we had it. He's going to pretty much aggro all the mobs, so I'm not going to argue with him. Oh, just freeze them all in place then. And jump down here. Link down, let's get in the instance. So, make us some water and some food. Go ahead and make us a gems. We've also got our robe of the Archmage there for our mana regen. Let's go ahead and get this stuff knocked out. I've got some bandages if I need them. I will have my Evocate if I need it. Come on, drag it up there. So the worst part about this game, you got almost 6,000 something mana. Only does 4,200, so it takes you a little while to get filled back up. We're going to pop that. Go on our dampen magic here. So you're going to go in and you're going to go up that first flight of stairs there where I went. There might be a couple of mobs up here. It's not really that big of a deal. You're going to pretty much get by all of them anyways. There we go. Get right here. You want to jump down and blink. When you jump down and blink, that's going to keep you from aggroing them. You're going to make your way over here to where this candle is at that bottom. The best way, the easiest way to make that jump is to get on the line right here and just run sideways. Oop, I didn't do it. That was really smart. And jump up. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our health back up here. Like I said, you see where I came in at. Jumped off up there, ran straight across. We're going in the room where the shade is, the main boss. Okay. That is the first room we're going to go in. So that is your target that you want to get to, is where the shade of Enrakis, however you say his name is. Straight across over there, if you can see, that is where we are going to be going after we get the mobs. Okay. Now this pool is really easy. You just want to stay on this ledge all the way around so you don't aggro anything. If one of the little dragon kin or somebody does aggro to you, they won't follow you because you're up on this wall. Now, you're going to stand here and you're going to wait until those two get around, get out of the way. Huzzahs, and that's when you're going to target as huzzahs right there. Once they're by, you're going to make your way to this point. You can see where the little transition in the floor is right here. And you've got him targeted. Hit him with a frostbolt. All right, you got them aggroed. Put on your shield again. You're going to run up here to where the shade of Ranicus is. Stand about right in the middle and get your fire blast so you can hit him. And then they start that. When they say those words and they get that started, that's when he has started up. The boss has, once it says that. Jump up on this wall. And they will reset. Now, what you're doing here is you're going to wait until they all come in. You see all of them coming in, making their way up to the boss. Now is when you want to sit down, go ahead and refill your mana, refill your health, and get everything filled up. Now they might, right there you can see where they sometimes get hung up right there on that part of the wall. A couple of them might, they do. It's not that big of a deal. But you want to just wait and give it enough time to where they have all came in. You can run over there and start looking, but you can normally tell. Once they get to this point right here, there's nothing that's coming around the corner. They're all pretty well done. Okay. At this point, you're going to come down, get your rank 1 blizzard, target the back of the pack, and aggro. Once you get that aggro done, you're going to get a frost nova and a blink. Slow them down right there just a little bit, maybe get another blink across here. Get a little bit of a head start on them here, and you can drop that to kind of group them up just a little bit more if you want to. Remember the room I told you about over here with the 2 big skulls out front? You're going to come across this ledge right here. You're going to jump up and up. Get right to this point. Ice block. Because the big guys there can hit you as they're going by. So you're just going to ice block right there. Once they all get by, you are pretty well good to go. Just give them just a second. Just going to come down, get your blizzard ready, and hit them. Jump back up, wait till they get around the corner. Come back down, target at the corner right there. Go ahead and drop it again. Keep that ice barrier on. These jumps are easy to make. They're not like the jumps in Mardon and those areas. They're easy to make. You can try to get them with a back run on your blizzard right there if you want to, but I wouldn't. It's kind of hard, like right here, to get it to cast when you cast like that. But you just run up to this corner, and they'll reset and go back around. This is the fun kill phase. It just takes a little bit of time here. Sometimes you'll have some stragglers like that hang out. See how it target not in line of sight? It won't let you do that a lot of times. You got to get it just right there to be able to do that. I'm going to try to get those whelps down as soon as I can because they are a pain. Oh boy, you want to get up here and get him they can take you out pretty quick. Those big guys can. So you can see we're starting to get some of the whelps down. Just jump down. Yeah, those big guys there can take you out really quick if they do get up here and hit you. So you don't want to let them do that. Come on. I'm going to try to get them with a blizzard going back this time. I'm going to show you how you can. You got to let them get pretty close. So nope, I did not even hit it right. So get a quick evocation in here. Get that mana back. Get them to reset. They're getting there though. They're getting them down there. Okay. This just takes a little time. The kill phase just takes a few minutes. Wait until you can see them coming around. Try to hit a few more of them going back. Wasn't even thinking I've got my daggum camera in a way you can't really see where I'm setting up my shot at. So there we go. Just setting it right down there at the corner right there. Starting to get a little low on mana here, but we should be fine. Yep, I have ran myself out of mana now. That is not a good thing, but it happens. It can happen. Come on, mana gems. So I got 5 minutes left on that one. I got to jump down and keep them coming back. So let's Turn them around. Come back down. Bandage up a little bit here. So that's what I talk about. You know, when you're trying to do that stuff and try to hit them going back, you can actually run yourself out of mana because you don't hit that many of them. So a lot of times you're just better off to stay with right here, you know, hitting them like you know how to do. Getting them as they come up. It takes a little bit longer, but you don't waste the mana with mist blizzards trying to hit them, you know, where you can't really get to them at. So get that health back up a little bit there. That way they can hit me a couple more times and I can resist some and get some mana back. That's what that talent you take in your arcane tree. Every time you resist, it gives you mana back. So, but we should just about be done with it right here. Well, I thought. And there we go. And that's it. That's all of them. Like I said, that was not very good because I did get mana starved on it trying to show you those extra blizzards. You know, the best thing to do is just wait until they're coming up and get them as they come through. But let's see. 138. There's some green plants, green legs. If I was skinning, I'd probably be able to make a little bit extra in here because this is all rugged leather. Another green. That's about 3 or 4 gold there. Not that awesome, but I mean, it's just, you know, it's a nice little thing you can do. Did get a couple of greens here. Sells for like 2 gold there. 4 gold. You know, some trash you can sell for another couple of gold. With the greens and the drops, I mean, you can get 6, 8, 10, 12 gold to run. You know, get lucky and have a nice blue drop, you can make some more with that. So, but it's just a nice little easy farm, a little fun thing you can do, and make a little gold in the process. You can do it 5 times an hour. Just run out, reset, and go back after it. So, that's all there is to it.